Almost took a past Szczesny. That could have been a great goal. DeMarco skips it in behind, and here's the run, and it's set up for Martinez. The flag stays down. Have they beaten the offside trap? It seems like they have, and Inter take the lead. Quite remarkable. Quite remarkable. The man who didn't know whether he was starting or not tonight, who captains Inter tonight, gives Inter Milan the lead. And for the third time against Barcelona in this tie, Inter have the advantage. And it's a beautiful bit of pressing in the midfield. They win it back. It's DeMarco. First time ball in behind for Denzel Dumfries, who squares it across to Lautaro Martinez, who has an empty net to find the ball into. And that he does. Because I thought that would have got you banned. Here's Lautaro Martinez brought down by Kubasi. Is that a fair challenge? Referee thinks it is. Is it an error from the referee? They're going to go to the screen. I think Kubasi's made a very clean challenge here. But the VAR has recommended Simon Marciniak to go and have a look. It's a close one. The referee says penalty. Penalty to Inter Milan. Up against Szczesny. Çalhanoğlu rockets it into the bottom left corner. Lovely penalty by Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Vast experience in this competition, and could experience be trumping youthful exuberance, and Inter doubling their lead on the night and on the tie. They might just be a sniff away from a second Champions League final in 3 years. Kind of inverted. Here's Lamine Yamal, wants to do the same, comes central, finds Pedri, try to roll it on. Pedri gets it again, finds Gerard Martin, they're trying to carve a way through here, Barca. Martin's cross, and it's, what a finish! That's a goal and a half from Eric Garcia. And instead of Barca score next, it's really game on. And Barca have got a goal back. And it's Eric Garcia who couldn't have hit it any better than he did. And the man who comes in for the injured Jules Koundé tonight makes a great impact at the start of the second half and keeps this semi-final incredibly well poised. Doesn't get anywhere near the amount of height on it he needed. De Jong. Body's still in the box for Barca. Here's Martin. He will lift it. Round the back post. The header is in! And that's another one. And it's a great goal. It's Dani Olmo. And Barca are all the way back. This is incredible stuff. Deja vu. Inter were 2 up last week. Barca came all the way back to 2-2. And they've done exactly the same in the second leg. 2-0 down. And inside 15 minutes, if not less, of the second half, they are right back in the mix. And it's back to level pegging. Dribbling his way down the right side again. Brought down. No foul, said the referee. Fairly won back by Nico Barella. Again, they give it away cheaply, Inter. And the ball darted into Rafinha. Good save by Sommer. Another one! Finds the back of the net. Just like he did last week, Rafinha scores a third Barcelona goal. But this time it's for the lead. Barcelona have waited maybe to the very death. The 11th goal gives Barcelona the lead on the tie, on the night, on aggregates, and Barcelona could be heading to the Champions League final. It's a cheap giveaway of possession by Inter in their own half. Nice ball fed to Rafinha. The first shot saved by Sommer, but the ball bounces back into the path of Rafinha. He hits it with the right foot. It finds the bottom right corner. That is fantastic from Rafinha. A lot of colliding and battling in the box there. And Barca clear it away. They wanted a handball there, Inter, but Robert Lewandowski's hand that was by his side. There's nothing in that. 2.5 minutes to go. Sommer pumps it forward. Inter bodies up the field here. Ball rolled towards Dumfries. And a bit of a scramble. Dumfries keeps it. Dumfries across the flick on. It's in! Oh my goodness! It's Francisco Acerbi. And they've got back in it again. 93rd minute. Inter a level. Barcelona had turned it all around. But Inter have snatched an equalizer. And it looks like we're going to be heading to extra time. Inter 3, Barcelona 3. And it's Francesco Acerbi. But it is the determination of Denzel Dumfries down this right-hand side. You think he's lost the ball. You think Barca have got it back, but Dumfries stretches back, wins it back, squares it across, and the finish from Francesco Acerbi is absolutely fantastic. The 37-year-old centre-back absolutely rockets it. Incredible. Szczesny had no chance. And when you just think this tie's over, there's another twist, there's another chance, there's another goal. Replacing Eric Garcia. Nice flick on there in the middle. Thuram trying to control it. Brings it down. Surrounded by luminous green shirts. Thuram still finding a way through. There's bodies flooding the box here for Inter! And they find the back of the net again. And the Barca players drop to the ground. It's David Fratesi. And from 2 goals up, back level and behind, to now leading again Inter in extra time. What a roller coaster of emotions those home fans would be feeling. And it's David Fratesi that has Inter a 4th goal and the lead once again in this Champions League semi-final. San Siro was silenced in the 87th minute when Rafinha scored what seemingly looked like the winning goal for Barca. Inter equalised in added time, and now they have the lead again in extra time. It's lazy defending from Barcelona, but it's great work from Marcus Thuram. He gets it into the box, the ball falls to Fratesi, and he has the time, all the time in the world, to find and guide the finish into the far corner. And that is a wonderful goal. And Inter are back in front again. Simone Inzaghi is waving his arms in saying that should be that. It really should be. Inter will take this free kick. And it's kicked up the field. And it goes behind for a goal kick as their one last opportunity. The ball is nowhere to be seen here. Barca won it. But there's no more time. Simone Inzaghi's side have done it. They've got a way through. It might have took 123 minutes to do it, but they do not care. San Siro erupts and Inter find a way past Barcelona by the finest of margins. David Fratesi with the ultimate winning goal. It took 13 goals to find a winner in this tie. It was nail-biting to the very finish. It was a Champions League classic for the ages. Barcelona fought their way back many's a time over the 2 legs. But in the end, Inter were formidable. And they find themselves in the 2025 Champions League final in Munich. Inter Milan absolutely embodying Italian fighting desire. And Barcelona, the youthful exuberance and talent and quality galore, just could not fend them off. Inter so well known for their defence. Well, there wasn't much defending over these 2 legs. And maybe going under the radar with their attack, Inter, but no more. 7 goals over the 2 legs. And Barca with 6. This is a Champions League tie for the ages. And these Inter fans will never forget it. Not only tonight, but 6 nights ago, we witnessed another glorious game in Europe. These 2 sides deserve an stupendous amount of applause because of the hard work and desire and grit and determination they put into this. Neither side wanted to lose it. Neither side wanted to give up. Neither side gave up. And when Barca thought they'd won it 3 minutes from the 90 in San Siro, Inter told them there was another way. An equaliser in the 93rd minute from Francesco Acerbi to take it to extra time. And David Fratesi's winner in extra time in the 99th minute. 99% of this game These two were level. These two were inseparable. But it is fine margins that we say and repeat and talk about so often in football at the very highest level. And it's Inter, by the skin of their teeth, have found a way through to the final. Congratulations to Inter Milan. There's no doubting that whoever went through tonight deserved it, because my goodness, you put on a display like this and you do not want to see either side lose it. Emotions for Rafinha there, and of having fought to the very death Barca. He thought he'd won it for Barca in the 87th minute, but it was a horrible turnaround for Barcelona that they did not want to see. They thought it was their comeback night. Well, it was Inter that threw it all away, but they won it all over again. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Breathe. Breathe. Final score from this Champions League semi-final second leg at San Siro, Milan. It is finished Inter Milan 4, Barcelona 3 on the night. Inter win 7-6 on aggregate.